Hi there, just to say this is a short snippet from this week's main episode, which was published on Wednesday as always. If you want the full episode, you can find it just below this one. So to round off, what I'd like to do is to give you some examples of fake inner work. And I want to issue a trigger alert because, well, I basically might annoy some people when I say this. Number one, talk therapy. Talk therapy is often just endless associations, memories, projections, and ruminating. Like, do you come out understanding yourself more? Really, do you? I've done talk therapy and it, not really. Like, to some degree, I suppose I did, but not really. Number two, meditating for emotional benefits. Again, is this why you're doing meditation, just for the emotional benefits? And I'm not saying those aren't real, but you're working at the surface. You know, why do you have those emotions? Why is this a problem in your life? Unless you understand that, the meditation will never really get at the root of it. Now, meditation is a more nuanced example for reasons I won't get into, but what I'm saying is, like, if you want to change something, I'm not saying you can't meditate. Let's say you feel anxious all the time. And you can do the meditation, fine, that'll help. And it might even help you get to the root of the anxiety. But also, I would really encourage you to do some first cause work, looking for the root of your anxiety, right? Because then you're actually understanding why. You're not just eliminating the symptoms. Third of all, medication. Quite simply, when you're on medication, you're not really working to find out why you are as you are, nor change it. Now, does that mean medication isn't useful? No, I think it can be useful, but it can also be totally overused and overprescribed, and someone might take meditation for 10 years and never be any closer to understanding themselves. 4, diagnoses. You know, as I said earlier, nowadays we love to label people as autistic and ADHD and all of this. Again, I've done an entire episode on this, but basically a diagnosis doesn't explain why. It closes the door a little bit to understanding. You know, it makes a situation black and white when it's really not black and white. It has you sort of disown the problem, and it can actually be detrimental because people tend to form victim complexes around diagnoses. And yes, I've done that, so I know what it's like. Hi there, just to say this is a short snippet from this week's main episode, which was published on Wednesday as always. If you want the full episode, you can find it just below this one.